Guys, they said Kabiesi's wives became restless because information have it that Pa Ropo have insisted that it is high time they bring back Iyanifa to the palace. And according to him, he said when Iyanifa was in the palace, there is some level of peace and the calmness in the palace, both from the wives and from some elders whose mission in the palace is not a good one. If you have been following this trend, during that period that Iyanifa was in the palace, at first, the first time she came, it was all about digging out pots, different types of pots, doing some destruction of charms and all of that, you know. Then, I think within 2 weeks of her stay in that palace, that was when she started catching cats. Yes, so and people were complaining that they want to finish our cat, this and that, and all of that. So I believe that during the period we heard that Iyanifa was in the palace, there are some level of calmness. Those Oloris, they cannot do certain things in the palace then, you know. And Kabiyesi too, most of the things they are doing against him, Iyanifa was there defending and returning some back to the sender, you know. So the reason Iyanifa said, the reason why Pa Ropo said that Kabiyesi should do everything within his power to ensure that Iyanifa returns back to the palace and stay. Because it's not about returning, it's about returning and staying. It's because of what is happening in the palace right now. You know, after Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi reconcile, there was a time we heard that the Olories were asked to leave the palace for Queen Naomi. But when they insisted, you know, some elders even supported them, saying that it is unfair that they are all Kabiesi's wives. Why would Kabiesi put them out of the palace and everything? At some point, I think some people are saying that it was OBJ who came up with this idea of building a new palace. But Kabiyesi said that he has that in his mind. He has been planning to build that palace for his people, but not this early. But since it has gotten to the point where it is needed, that was why they said that idea of building the new palace came up. And when they started talking about building the new palace, you know, they advised Kabiyesi that since you'll be building new palace where Queen Naomi and Tadenika will come and live with you alone, then you should allow the Oloris to stay in this palace since they think that the palace is the best thing that will ever happen to them, you know. So when that idea came up, they started staying in the palace, and everyone thought that it is all right, that everything had been settled. But with the recent happenings, it is obvious that they are still fighting Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi at some point decided to stay in the Lekki mansion. Why? So since Queen Naomi have decided to stay in the Lekki mansion and leave the palace for them, we all thought that it is settled. But it is obvious that they want more. They wanted more. Or maybe because of the fact they said Kabiyesi is spending more time with Queen Naomi. We are there expecting Kabiyesi to be spending more time with them. Queen Naomi have been away from Kabiyesi for too long. So they need to be together to rekindle, to bond again, because they love themselves. And that is what love does. Whenever your loved one is around, you will always want to be around him or her. And that is exactly what Kabiyesi is doing. But the Oloris are not happy about it. And that is why they want to buy themselves, not with Naomi. You know? So with all of these things, and coupled with the fact that only recently there was this news that a very big, they said the pot was very big clay pot was digged out of Kabiyesi's garden. They said there's a small garden where Kabiyesi normally rest and receive fresh air, you know. So when they dig out that big pot, people were marveled because the pot is too big to be buried inside the ground like that. And the one that shocked everyone is when they looked into the pot, they find out there is picture of Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi inside that pot. And it's the recent picture to tell you that they buried that pot recently. But the question is, when and how did they bury that pot that nobody noticed? Eh? Or is it that whoever that did that sorted the security guard and sorted everyone such that they will overlook things, they will pretend as if they did not see them doing it? Because they said they were shocked that how can such a big pot be digged and buried inside the place without people knowing, despite the fact that we are meant to believe that there is security cameras everywhere and all of that. So they said Pa Ropo was shocked, you know, and that is one of the reasons he have decided that it is high time they seek for Iyanifa's help. Then Iyanifa will have to come back, and I believe that if Iyanifa comes back, a lot of things will be revealed, though. A lot, especially those ones that has to do with Queen Naomi. This funfair disruption. Short, it's better that Iyanifa come, but some people are saying that Iyanifa agreed to come after Kabiyesi talked to her, but she said she have a lot of people to attend to, a lot of work to do this Christmas period, that it is after this Christmas period that she will come to the palace. We can't wait for her to come. We can't wait for her to come because all this while, a lot of people were thinking that the palace is calm, there is no more problems, this and that, not knowing that these women are just waiting for the right time to strike. If not that Queen Naomi's God is alive, if not that she serves a living God, these people would have used this opportunity of funfair to do something bad to her. But thank God for God, and thank God for keeping her safe such that their evil plans did not work. Now, wow, my people, that is what we are hearing. They said when the Olories find out that Pa Ropo have advised Kabiyesi to go and bring back Iyanifa into the palace, they said they started being restless. But why would they be restless if they don't have any cockroach in their cupboard? I believe there is something they need to tell us. That is, if this information is true. Always bear that in mind. These are all alleged rumors, speculated information. I wasn't there when I hear. They are not for stand information, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my page and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.